So why do we need data forms? First question. Any guessing? Already we have
Reporting purpose.
grids, right? See, reporting purpose we use financial reporting, Hyperion financial reporting. So already we created a grids. We created income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, intercompany, etc., etc. All the reports for reviewing. First, we will create a grids, and then we will create Hyperion financial reporting. Then once again, why do we need data forms? That is my question. Any guessing?
To upload some data because it's a good way to
So to
collect data
upload
which
the
will be
data from SAP to HFM, we use data management, right? Directly they will extract the data and they will put it in one network folder, and our FDME will pick that file and then it will load into HFM. Simple. Every month the same thing will happen. Then why do we need data forms?
okay. So grade would be in a like columnar manner. Form could be like a different kind of form. It could be like a patient form. It will be in one page Word document kind like where we can put
No.
different kind of information together.
So data form is used for entering the data for end users, okay? Whereas data grid is for reviewing the data. So why do we need to enter data in only data forms? In data grids, right? You cannot restrict the POV. For example, right? So I asked Prashant to enter the data in actual, but he selected budget and he entered the data, right? You cannot restrict in data grids. But in data forms, I can restrict the POV so that, right, when Prashant enters, he cannot select budget, it will be grayed out. He can see only actual. Clear? Purely data forms are purely used for entering the supplementary data. Now, another question, why do we need to enter the data again when we are getting the data from SAP? The data which is not coming from SAP, we enter in data forms. For example, Unilever company, it has subsidiaries all over the world. Yes, we have integrated SAP, Oracle Financials also, PeopleSoft also. So some countries they are using SAP, some countries they are using Oracle Financials, some countries they are using PeopleSoft. Yes, we are getting the data from three sources. Now, a small company like Zimbabwe, they are using own Excel. They are using Excel reporting. Now how do we get the data from Excel? So some data we have to get, we will get from legacy systems, means Excel or a Wings package or a small accounting package like that. Now we will create a flat form, means nothing but a form. Just now somebody told, right, a single page of form. Yes, likewise it is for entering the data only. We will create a form and we will ask the end user to enter that particular data which is not coming from SAP or which is not coming from FDME, to enter it manually. Everyone clear? Why do we use data forms? Yes or no? Please confirm.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
question
so
is here.
there are four types of data. Once again, I am saying, 1 minute, sir. There are four types of data. One is core data. You can write it somewhere backside of your notes. So core data, the data which is coming from ERPs, that is called core data. Next, supplementary data, the data which is coming from data forms, legacy systems. Third point, the data which is coming from journal entries. We post the journal entries, means adjustments to the original data. Fourth one, the data which is coming from rule file, means carry forward of balances. So we'll write a rule file so that, right, every, means all opening balances, etc., net income, etc., carry forward of net income to balance sheet, etc. All this will come from rule file. So second thing is, I mean, the data which is coming from data
Supplementary.
forms. That is we are learning now. Are we clear? Now somebody is asking doubt. Please ask.
I was asking, a form could be of two ways, right? One is to collect the data, which, as you said,
Correct.
you use the collect the data. Another, how we are using for presentation purpose, we are using again.
So for
So, like,
reporting purpose, we always use Hyperion financial reporting or Excel reporting. Okay, not forms.
So there's no form kind of format, like it's always in a grid, or it can be
Yes,
in a
it
form.
is also similar to grid. The only difference between grid and form is in grid you cannot restrict the POV, whereas in form you can restrict the POV. You will understand in next half an hour. Okay.
Okay.
So explanation about the form, is it okay? Everybody understood? Yes or no? Please confirm. We'll start the form, designing the form.
Yes.
Right. So steps to create the data form. So right, just like that, double click on documents, click on actions, new, and then what we have to click here? Data form.
DataForms.
Task list is nothing but you'll be having, see in live, right, you'll be having some 60 to 70 data forms and 30 to 40 data grids. So you want to put some favorites, yes, you can put everything in the task list. Nothing but task list is nothing but the favorites of data forms, data grids. Okay. So click on data form. So here you see lot of options. See form details. I'm minimizing this. I'm minimizing this. What is the difference you are seeing between data grid and data form? So after every dimension you see 0 0 0 0, right? So same front end dimensions, back end dimensions. Front end dimensions will have multiple selections. Back end dimensions will have single selection. But backend dimensions, every dimension you see zero, it means you can restrict the POV. So for scenario, so as usual, see rows and columns, right? I don't want period here. So I'm dragging account dimension here. Yes, done. I don't want period. Right click and remove dimension. So here I put entity here. Yes, right click and then remove dimension. So yes, I'll select the members. So when I click on account dimension, I want to select individual members. Is it possible? Right. So expand, 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 expand. So I want to select cash bank. I cannot select both the members at a time. Even though it is in front end, you have to drag the dimension again and again. Just give me 1 second. What happened? Click on account dimension, expand, expand, expand. So cash and bank. See, now it will throw an error message. What is the error message it is throwing? Select only one member or one member list. So remove this and then cash. Done. Now I want to add bank also. Again click on row 2. Again click on account dimension. Now you can select bank, bank, bank. Directly you can if you know the spelling, right, you can type there. See, or again click on row and click on click on drag account dimension to row 3. Here you can select the member list. So expand current assets. So I can base members, right? Yes, here trade receivables you have to, right, you can use those base members. Yes, likewise you can select only one member or one member list. So yes, for entity dimension also simple, right? Asia base, that's it. Done. Now backend POV, click on scenario. I'll put scenario as actual. Now they cannot select here. We got one member, it means they cannot select budget and forecast. Now we have restricted, but here but for year we cannot restrict, or we cannot select one particular year, right? It will be restricted. So for year I'll put entire hierarchy. Now end user can select entire hierarchy, period. So I want complete third generation. Yes, single, that's it. means he can select January to December. View, we will restrict to scenario view. Yes. Next, entity, because whatever you put in row and column, you need not select here. Value, I always restrict to entity currency. Next is account, ICP, always none. Same POV, whatever you are using, right? Product, I want the entire hierarchy of total product, so base members of total product. Yes, I can select all laptop, desktop, etc. So movement dimension, changes in cache, MVMTS underscore CASH cache, right? Clear. Next, data source, I'll restrict to data input. Multi gap, I'll restrict to local gap. That's it. My data form is ready now. Now you can save it as, save same thing, double click on your folder and then give it as a what is this, CA. That's it. Save. Now when you see the same grid viewer, open form. Yes. Now see, I can enter the data here, 100 etc. I can submit the data. Now what is the difference between grid and form? See, I cannot select budget here, it is grayed out. Year, yes, because I allowed year, I have given hierarchy, he can select any year. Period, see, he can select only last third generation members only. Yes, he can select any period. So next, scenario is grayed out. See, value is grayed out. Product, yes, he can select all the products, base members. And movement is grayed out, data source is grayed out, multi gap is grayed out. So this is the main difference between data form and data grid. Yes, data form is also very easy. Now as a homework, right, you have to create exchange rates, exchange rate form. See, exchange rates in live we never create a grid because you cannot restrict, right? But in live we see data forms as exchange grids. Quickly, how do we create that one? Close this one. So click on new data form. So what is the layout for exchange rates? Please confirm everyone. What should be in rows and what should be in columns?
Row custom one, column custom.
Row custom one along with,
Account. Multi-currency.
so remove dimension and then account also. Yes, perfect. Now in column, what do we put?
Custom to.
Custom to, you need not put, because custom to you can put it in here. We can restrict the POV, right? Users will, we cannot select any other member because we will restrict to USD. So period is enough. And entity is also no need because we can restrict the non-member. So product, right? Come here. So click on filter button, currencies, select any INR. Done. Now okay. Account dimension, rates. Rates, base members. That's it. Then period, third generation. That's it. Now backend, quickly will select scenario actual, yes. See, here also you can select from year hierarchy, yes. Period, you know, don't need because we put it in front end. View, always scenario view. Entity, always none. So value, always entity currency. So account, no need. ICP, always ICP, none. Next, product. So click on, so product, no need because we put it in front end. Movement, yes, click on currencies and USD. That's it. It will be restricted to USD. So data source, none. Multi gap, none. Click OK. Now see, we can minimize this one. See, actual year hierarchy, period already, all periods we have taken, scenario view, entity none, value entity currency, account since it is in row, no need. So ICP none, product it is in row 1, movement dimension, yes, right. So here I want for other currencies also, so click on row button, same drag product, and then drag account dimension. For account dimension select the same rates base member, right. For product, now you take currency as other currency like JPY, right. Done. So that's it. Now save this one. Again click on Rajini folder, exch underscore underscore form. That's it. Save. Now see, clear. You got all the rates yesterday, whatever the rates were given, right. See. So here you can adjust this column widths also. So I don't want this much of columns now. Yes, you can see the properties here: form details, row options, column options. So now we'll discuss each and every point in here, except on demand rule. Okay, on demand rule in rules chapter we'll discuss. Okay, remaining everything we'll discuss. So row height, yes, we'll keep like that only. Input box, when you click on this one, it is little bit odd, we cannot see the entire year in one page, right. Yes, come here. Now length is, I'll put only, it's only how much we have, 2 plus point is 3 plus 6 decimal places 9, so yes, put 10, that's it. Now save it. Yes. Now see, right, everything you will see in single screen, right. So likewise you can customize. So slowly one by one, right, I'll explain each and everything. So scale, what do you mean by scale, right. So I'm closing this exchange form, I'll open normal form. So where is, right, we have created a current assets form just now, right. Open this one. So I'll enter some data here. See, 1 lakh here also, 1 lakh here also, 2 lakhs here also, 3 lakhs. Submit. So one small change I'll change is, here we have taken single member, right. So no, I want to take 100 members at a time, random members. When I say 100 random members means it is not in the same hierarchy. If it is in the same hierarchy, yes, you can take either base or descendants, etc., etc. But I have to pick members from differently, say example cash, and again debtors, and somewhere about equity. Likewise random members I have to select some 10 or 20. So as of now you cannot practice this. Okay, I'll tell you the easiest way. If you are playing with 100 members, 200 members, like that. So here there is a script part, see, right. Yes, you can use this one. So you can use this as a multiple, right. So for this one you need smart view, means Excel smart view. You need to complete that chapter. So yes, Excel. Done. I'll connect to the system. See, it's very easy. Okay, only thing I'm using a technique here. So I'll connect to the right. Done. So more, I have a member selection. So I'll go to the account dimension. Yes, total balance sheet, all base members, right. See, I can put it in either horizontal or vertical. So yes, I got all the members, right. Yes, in the next page what I will do is I will take this script, copy this and paste it here. So yes, we don't need, we need only one, that's enough. So I'll data text two columns, right? Fixed with click next. So or I want one, I want is equal to a hash I want, yes, finish. Done. Now how many members you have? From here to here, copy this and paste it here. Done. Now I'll put my formula again, is equal to r and 1 and is equal to a hash. You all know, right? A hash means account hash. Done. So done. Total 33 lines. Yes. See, all 33 lines I'll copy and I'll paste it here. Save. Now open the grid and see. Yes, you got all the members at a time. Yes or no? So yes, with the help of Excel, you can create 200 members or 1000 members also at a time. It is possible. It will take only 2 or 3 minutes or max 5 minutes. You need not create each and every row manually. Click on add row, click on add row, like that. You need not create. Clear, everyone? Likewise, here also, if you know scripting, yes, here I'll put e hash INDA India C2 is equal to e hash C3. If there are less members, right? E hash, you can type like this. That's it. Save and see. If it is a spelling mistake, it will throw an error message. If it is a correct member, then it will show you the data. Very very easy. Understood? Yes or no, everyone? So yes, you can add if there are 3 or 4 members. Yes, you can directly type and add. You need not manually select. Okay, is equal to e hash New York. That's it. See, done. So we can create any data form. Whoever are familiar with this data forms, right? So in the team, right? Normally I give this data forms to juniors. So we have a levels, right? Architect, and then senior consultant, and then junior consultant, and then associate consultants. Yes, there will be separate FDM consultant likewise. So whoever are the juniors means fresh, newly appointed, right? All those people I'll give data grids and data forms to them and reports. So it's daily, right? We have to complete this in 1 or 2 months, right? So daily they will create 2 or 3 data forms and 1 or 2 grids like that. Clear? So this is how we create the data form. So we have to understand each and every attribute now. Yes. Scale. What do you mean by scale? Units, tens, hundreds. So I want to report in lakhs. I want to report in thousands. You might be seeing your annual report, right? You will see heading in lakhs. Likewise, I'll put 3, means in thousands. So see, this is form details. When I save this one and when I see, right, your 3 lakh will be show it as 300 and 1 lakh will show it as 100, means you are reporting all the figures in thousands. That is called scaling. Even though we don't use it this regularly, yes, that is the purpose of scaling. Next, row header. So this is input box decimal places, right? Will leave default decimal places. You want 2 or 3 decimal places, yes, you can put. When I put, see, before that save and see, we have only 3 lakhs, right? Now decimal places I want 2, put it as 2. Now see, you see 2 decimal places after 3 lakh dot 00. Yes, you can do for normally for exchange rates, right? We'll see 6 decimal places. Max cells. So what is this max cells? I guess this is new one. 1 minute, we put it as 10 and see, last time this form exceeds the limit of 10 cells to be displayed, please change. Okay, So yes, this number of cells, so I'll put it as 20. Also it will throw an error message, I guess. Okay, max cells we leave default because we don't know how many cells we use, right? So we'll put it as blank. On demand rules, they are on demand rules are something you want to do calculations in this particular data form. Yes, it is possible. We have to write a syntax for this one. So in rule file, I'll tell you what is this on demand rules. Okay. So yes, remaining everything leave default. So when I put suppress rows, it will be suppressed. You will understand that. Just after 5 minutes, you will understand this. Okay. Now row options. What is row options? You don't see when I click on row options. You don't see anything. So you have to click on row one. Then automatically row one options will trigger. When you click on column one options will trigger. So slowly we'll see again scale. You understood, right? Scaling means only for column 1 you can use the scaling, for column 2 you can use the scaling, likewise you can use. So this you see no suppress, right? For understanding the no suppress, you have to understand what is suppress. Before that, let me, yes, so we'll do one thing. I'll open the same form here. So root expand Rajni. So CA underscore form, Rajni underscore form. Yes. I'm entering some random data. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Right? So for New York, we don't enter anything. We leave like that. So yes, I'm entering only few data. Just give me 1 second. Submit. Done. Now, sorry, sorry. Right until here. Why it is not taking the shortcuts? Control D kadamma. I am, something happened to this. Okay, this is form, right? So okay, right. Okay, one 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 two two three three four, right? Submit data. Yes, submit data again. Now done, come here because here you cannot copy and paste. That is the reason. Now for understanding no suppress, you have to understand what is suppress now. So I am suppressing 0 rows, no data rows, invalid rows, no data columns, invalid columns. So when you save this one, you don't see only wherever is data is there, that one only you will see. See, for New York there is no data, so it's suppressed. Clear? So but New York is very very important for me. Even though it is 0, I want to show it in the system. So what I do, I'll go to New York column 3 option, column 4 options, and simply I take no suppress. That's it. Suppress is applicable to entire data form, whereas no suppress is applicable to a particular row or a particular column. Save this one now, see. Yes, even though there is no data, I can see New York. Clear? That is called no suppress. Next, decimal places, cell text default or blank. Blank means it will show data. Default means it will show cell text. You can write somewhere each and every option. Okay, please write down the notes. Scale means units, tens, hundreds. No suppress means we can suppress a particular row or a particular column. Write down, please write down. You started writing, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right. Put heading forms column options. I'll give you the notes as well. Okay. right? So cell text blank means show data, default means show cell text. What do you mean by cell text first of all? So see, you want to give some information to the end user, right click and then cell text. I enter some cell text here, right? So yes, okay, yes, done, and then submit. See, how do you know that there is a cell text in this particular cell? How do you know that there is a cell text in particular
You see
cell?
the highlighter in the still
Yes, you can see a small blue color sign. Okay, now yes, if it is one cell, okay, I want to enter mass cell text. How do I do that one? So every cell I have to go right click cell text, again right click cell text in each, and if you have are having 100 cells, each cell you have to do right like that. Now, right, I'll go to column 1 options, and here instead of cell text I'll put default and then save, and then see, now you won't see data, it will show cell text. Now I can enter, right, submit data simply. Understood, right? The difference between blank and default. Blank means show data, default means show cell text. Okay, now come here. See, you are not doing anything to the data. Come here and then simply remove this default and put it as cell text. Save. Now see, you can see the data. Yeah, please mute, please mute. Understood? So yes, if you want to enter mass cell text, you can always use this option as default. Next, cell text. So other, override another, I'll tell you. So calculated column, calculated expression. So what is calculated expression, calculated column? Yesterday somebody told, and somebody put it in the WhatsApp group also, sir, how do we calculate the variance? I have actual, I have budget, but I want to calculate variance. It is not possible in grid, but it is possible in data form. So this new arc dimension, right, I'll remove this column, delete this column. Yes, I'll put another column, last column, C4. This one I'll put it as column 4 option C, put it as calculated column. So what is the calculated column? I want to show the difference between example India and Hong Kong. Deem that it is as assume that India means actual and budget. So yes, so in the notes somewhere I have given you this. There is a formula called SCALC calc. See, this is the syntax. Simply put this one, copy and put it here. That's it. Save. Now see, you will see the difference between, see, 3 lakh minus 1 lakh is equal to 2 lakhs. Sir, please mute, sir. Sudarshan garu. Right? See, you will see all the differences. So in forms, yes, it is possible to calculate the variance. Right? So again, go to design mode and then go to column 4 options. Yes, so calculated column, custom header. I don't want this. For when you see this is showing as, see, column 1 minus column 2. No, I don't want that header. Yes, I can customize my own heading. Come here, put it as customized heading, right? Yes, I'll put it as VARIANCE variance. Yes, if you want to color it, yes, you can color it. Say variance. This is my own heading. Now again click on column 4 options. This variance I want to put it in bold, or I want to put it in, you can change the font, etc., etc. So this one is background color, this one is foreground color. So I'll put it in red. Now see and see. Yes, you can do the formatting also. Right, again go to column 4 options. Now I want my data. The cell style is data in blue color. Yes, in italic. Now see, save. See, 2 lakh 11 11 11 11 11 level. You might be, no need to worry about the calculation. Okay, it is calculator. So if I put 50 and submit, automatically that will change. See, 38. 12 minus 50 is equal to minus 38. Right? So again, column 4 options. So right, this is cell style means cell font etc. Font bold etc. All these things you can, even you can change the background color also. So when I put the my background color as this one, so okay, even though it looks odd, right? I'll put it as this one. Now see, entire cell color will change. So yes, data forms you can give the end user a colorful data form. Okay, so that by seeing the colors they can understand what data it is, right? So this is called column options. Everything is covered in column options except override and other, everything is covered, right? See, scale, no suppress, number of decimal places, cell text, calculated column, calculated expression, custom header style, cell style. So yes, now what about row options? Same thing. See, override and other, we'll discuss that. Scale, no suppress, add member. So add member, what is add member? It is used for drill down. You can write down row options, put heading row options and put add member. Add member. It is used for drill down. It is used for drill down. So you can put drill down temporarily. What do you mean by temporarily? When you refresh, right? It will disappear again. What do you mean by drill down? For example, here, right, we got all the members, right? So go to script. I'm removing all the members from here to here, right? Done. Delete. Now in or you can delete up to here. Yes, row 6 is enough. Yes, done. Save it. Now we'll go to the design mode and here I'll select one more row. But here in this row, I'll drag account dimension and I'll select only total liabilities. Okay, done. So yes, save. Okay, we have suppress option, right? That is the reason. Go to form details, remove all this, suppress, 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 suppress. Now you can see total liabilities also, because there is no value in total liabilities. For example, it has some value 300. You want to know how that 300 came. You can use either link form or add member. Now come here. So go to row 7 options, add member. So what is my member now here? Total liabilities. Yes, click on base members. That's it. Save. Now when you go to here, you can see a add member button here. When you click on that one, right, you see all the members of total liabilities. Yes. See, temporarily they all will come. So I'll enter some 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Submit data. It will go. See, total liability is 1100. Now you want to see the line item of those 1100. Simply click on this add button and then select everything and then click OK. Now you can see okay, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Total it is 1100. Okay, done. Refresh. It will go off. That is called add member. Clear? The same thing you can do in another way also. I'll create a separate form with the total liabilities, and then I will attach this form here. So click here, right? Go to row 7 options. Here I'll remove this and link form. I link another form. So in documents under Rajni we have, so CA underscore form underscore Raj. Yes, type that one. CA underscore underscore, yes, save. Link form, write down. It is also used for further drill down, but we have to create a another form and then attach it here. Now come here and see, you can see a symbol here, link, right click and then click on linked form. Automatically another form will open. See, here we are under CA Rajni underscore form. Yes, another form opened. Likewise, yes, you can link one form with another form with the help of link form. Next, calculated row, calculated expression, custom header style, cell style. Already we discussed it, right? Same thing. So these are the options, row options and column options, right? Then what is this override? So you have to understand what is override. Write down. Override. It is used. Sorry, not it is used. We can override. Override. We can override one member data with another member data. We can override one member data with another member data. Second point, it is used for alternate reporting. It is used for alternate reporting. Now what is override function? See, India. Now see this data. So India is 3 lakh, Hong Kong is 1 lakh. Now I want to override India's data with Hong Kong data. Yes, it is possible. I want to override cash account with bank account. It is possible, but in live they will do this for legal manipulation, not for just like we prepared. We in practice we can do anything, but in live, if they are having two alternate reportings, for example, depreciation. For IFRS, they might be doing the depreciation in straight line method, whereas in local gap they might be using diminishing method. So for end user, they want to show only one value. Yes, we can override that. Likewise, there will be a legal necessity for overriding. See, please try to understand the concept. Okay, if you don't want to practice, simply leave this override. No issues. When you go live and when need arises, you can refer the admin guide and then you can do that one. Okay. Remaining everything, please practice. So see, override, we can override one member data with another member data or with a string value also. See, so right, so e hash HONG KONG Hong Kong, that's it. Now 1 comma 1, what is 1 comma 1? Rows and columns. Come here, go to, right click on row 1 options. So here I'll type this one, that's it, save. Now see, what is the data it will show? 1 lakh, not 3 lakhs. Normally India's data is 3 lakhs, right? It is overriding Hong Kong data with India data. That is called override function. What is string value then? Come here. So I want to show only 111. Yes, 1 comma 1 string. You have to use string. Click here, go to one options and see string. It will show 111. See, done. So you can override one member data with another member data or with a string value. That is called override function. Next, then what is other function here? Other means, write down, other means multiple overrides across the form. Other means multiple overrides across the form. So yes, I'll remove this. Now see syntax, 1 comma 1 1 1 1. So 2 comma 2, 2 2 2, 3 comma 3. Sorry, okay, here it is there, right? 1 comma 1, 1 1 1, right? 2 comma 2, 2 2 2. So when I type everything override function, here for override you need not type the word override, but in other you have to mention the word override. See, save. Now see, you will see 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3. Now you have to understand what is that first one and what is that second one. So first one is column one and second one is cell one. I mean row one, right? Column one, row two means not complete. You are overriding for column one, right? So first one is first cell to second cell, first cell to first cell, first cell to second cell, or first cell to first cell, second cell to cell second cell. So here what we put, 1 1 1 first cell to first cell, second cell to second cell, third cell to third cell. Now here I'll to put it as first cell to first cell, 1 1 1 2 2 6 means 2 3 4 5 6 will show it as 2 2 2. Okay, copy this and put it here. So click on, go to row 1 options, yes, remove this, and then save. Now see, 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 3. So here, even though we put until 6, fifth cell is overriding 3 3 3. So 2 3 4 5 will be 2 2 2. I mean 2 3 4 will be 2 2 2. 5 6 7 will be 3 3 3. That is same thing. See, what first one is 1 1 1, second one is 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2, and 5 6 7 is 3 3 3. This is called override function. If you feel any confusion about override, just leave it. Okay, simply in interviews they won't ask you about this cell 1 cell 2 etc. Simply they will ask you the definition. Override means overriding one member's data with another member's data or with a string value. Second point, where do we use this? For alternate reporting, because we have IFRS reporting and local gap reporting, income tax reporting and legal reporting. Yes, there will be some differences in the value. Yes, you can show, you can override one member data with another member data. Third point, you have to write it is only a display manipulation. Literally, whatever the value is there in India, right? It will be same value. See, refresh. The value will not change. 1 1 1 2 2 2, right? So when you create a grid here, it will show only, since this is form we are overriding. So the same thing here, when you see the data, see, when you see the data still it will be, see, 1 1 1 2 5 etc etc 1 2. You are not changing the original data. Okay, original data will be like that only. It's only a display manipulation in this particular form only. In this particular form only it will show this one. In any other form it will show normal data. Clear? Or grid also. So this is called override options. This is called data forms. So can anybody tell me the main differences between data grid and data form? Please try to answer that.
Data farm is customized one, sir.
It is restricted to use
First
multiple.
point you have to tell that one. First point is the group. Data grid is for group users for reviewing the data, whereas data form is for end users to enter the data. First point. Second point, main important point, in data grid you cannot restrict the POV. In data form you can restrict the POV. Now third point, tell me, guess and tell third point.
We can apply formulas and create variant kind of
Sorry.
representation.
Yes, you can
We
do
can
the,
apply formulas.
yeah, you can use a single word formatting. Okay, you need not tell scaling, decimal places, colors, fonts etc. You can use a single word. We can do formatting in data form, we cannot do formatting in data grid. Next difference,
We
what
can
is
restrict the
this?
POV.
Already we discussed it, right? Second important point, what is this? What is this you are seeing?
Overriding.
Script,
Yeah,
script,
Script.
scripting. You can create a data form with the help of scripting, but you cannot create grid with the help of scripting. See, so here simply I'll simply copy this. See, I'll remove this fourth column completely. So I'll copy this. Okay, now I'll close this one, save it, and I'll close this one. C2 invalid, so this is C2. Yes, save this one. Now I'm closing this one. I'll create a new data form. I'll go to the script, right? So delete and paste it. So what is the form name? Link. I don't want link form. Delete. So type is web form. What is label? So here I'll change it to shock. So right, simple. Save it. Invalid script. Yes, this is to save it. That's it. Where do you want to save? Where is Ashok? Yes, Ashok. Save. That's it. Now you can close and you can see it will be created. So for example, right, where do we use this copy and paste? In live, right? One balance sheet you will create 5 or 6 balance sheets. I told you, balance sheet by period, balance sheet by entity, balance sheet by department, balance sheet by cost center. Likewise, single balance sheet you will use 5 or 6 times. Income statement by period means in columns we put periods, all periods will get the same income statement. Balance sheet income statement by entity means all entities you put in the columns. Likewise, there will be reports. Each report will create in multiple ways by balance sheet by department. Likewise, right? So now you understood why we create 60 or 70 data forms, yes or no, and linked forms. I want to in balance sheet I'll put only current assets. Current assets value will show 1,000. Now you got it out. What is that 1,000? I'll create another form, a separate form only for current assets. I'll attach that current assets to main balance sheet. Now, when you right click on current assets and when you drill back, it will show okay, land, building, sorry, debtors have 500, stock 500, etc. etc. For each and every item, we'll create a separate data form and then we'll attach it to either main income statement or main balance sheet. Now, in interviews, they'll ask you last time, ఎవరమ్మా అడిగింది? Somebody, I have forgotten her name. How many data grids means what are the data grids or what are the data forms or reports you created? ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు. So you have to tell how many. If you say how many data grids, you have to answer, never answer 2 or 3 or 5. Okay, minimum grids will be 30, 20 to 30. Minimum data forms will be 30 to 40. Even for a very very small organization also we create 30 to 40 data forms. Are we clear? Yes or no? Now they will ask you what are the data forms you created. 30 you have to give count, right? Normally people understand why one balance sheet, one incomes. No, it will not be one balance sheet. So for analyzing the data, for seeing the data, right? For reviewing the data, we use balance sheet by period, balance sheet by entity, balance sheet by cost center, balance sheet by department, etc. Likewise, so we'll have 5 to 6 balance sheets, right? And then 5 to 6 income statements, 5 to 6 cash flow statements, and then each and every line item of the balance sheet. Current assets separately we create another form, fixed assets separately we create another form, because in balance sheet you cannot put each and every member. There will be 2,000 accounts. You cannot put all 2,000 accounts in balance sheet. It is not possible. Here, that is the reason we'll segregate each and every heading, and then we'll create a separate balance sheets. Now, see again, current assets, current liabilities, etc. Right, all the items together it will be 30 to 40 forms. Trust me, in one project I have seen almost 80 to 90 data forms. For each and everything, they created a data form. Yes, it is possible. It's client requirement. We cannot say no. Are we clear? Now, another difference. Can anybody tell me? Scripting.
Sir, as a build on option also there in the
Yes. So we can
form.
link one form with another form, but not grid. Right? We can add member in data form, but not in grid. So here I have given you the differences. You can always see WDF. So when you extract the data form, see you can extract. See this is form. When you extract, right? Where is extract button here? What is the form? WDF. Extension is WDF. When you extend the grid, it will be XML. See XML. So what is the other points? So we can use relative time members. So yes, in data forms, right? In the homework I have given you current year, current month, next year, next month. It is not possible in data grids. In data forms, yes. So I'm opening this form again. So go to design mode. So I'll remove this entity here. So 1 minute. Right click, remove dimension. Right click, remove dimension. Now I'll put my year here. Done. So I want current year and last year. Here also I'll put year. If I put current year as 2022 and 2021, you are hard coding it. Next year it will still show 2022 and 2021. So here I click on this year. While selecting the year, you see there is a relative time member here. Current year. See at the rate of current. Done. Now here I'll put -1. Sorry, not +1, -1. And then current year -1. What is meant by current year -1? Last year only, right? That's it. Come here, refresh, and then open. What is the current year you're saying? 25. Last year you're saying 24. This is called relative time periods. Now I will select 2018. Now it will show 2018 and 2017. So for our annual report, even month also, January and February or February, January, etc. you can use relative time periods. Okay, this facility is there in data forms. Next, we can override one member. File extension is WDF. We can do WDF by scripting. We can do calculations, simple mathematical calculations. Yes, we can do in data forms. We cannot do this in data grids. So we can link another form. We can do the formatting. We can restrict the POV. It is for end user and it is for group user. So are we good with these nine differences? Yes or no? So you can use a single word formatting. You need not tell font, etc., etc., scaling, etc., etc. This is called data forms. Let me stop the recording.